What is going on?
Hi, Medea.
Good night, good night. How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Man, I tell you right now, I can't complain. I cannot complain.
Very, very good. Have life, you have strength. That's all you need, right?
That is correct. You're absolutely right. So,
Mm-hmm.
people we have on the live right now, man, the wonderful, the beautiful, with a big, big smile. We got
They're
Taralyn.
right.
So, Taralyn, introduce yourself to the listeners around the world right now. Let them know who we have on the line, man.
Absolutely. Well, you don't know this is the one and only Bimini Gyal, Tara Lynne, always representing for the Bahamas and the entire Caribbean. I dabble in soca. I do the reggae tunes too, very versatile. But I'm just very happy to be here. We get to talk about my music. We get to talk about second chances.
That is
And yeah, it's
right.
the Bimini Gal in the building, baby.
The Bimini Gyal is in the building. You check it.
Yes.
So, Taralyn, tell us what you've been up to, man. What's going on?
Oh man, you know what? That's a great question. I've been really staying creative. Honestly, the last single that I put out, the visuals are out now for what the world needs, and it's a
Yes.
song that's so near and dear to me. It really, I really don't feel this could go out of style. This is a song that can't go out of style, because at any point in life, wherever we are, no matter what, we need love, we need compassion, we need understanding. So, yeah, what the world needs, definitely make sure if you haven't checked out the visuals for that, go see it at my YouTube, which is Tara Lynn Music. And you can always click to right in my bio from Instagram as well to watch that. So, that's really what I've been up to, these past couple of months.
Sounds good. So
Yes.
you've been working hard. You've been working hard, and trust me, I took in the visuals. I think it
Thank
was
you.
over the weekend, and I love the message. I love the message. It's a very, very. I mean, like you said, the world definitely needs love. Like in the time we are right now, the world
Hmm.
definitely needs love, and it needs a lot of it. And as I was talking to my
Yes.
friend last week doing the interview, I think the world needs some Caribbean love.
That's right. That's right. And now they have it. Now we just got you blasted out to the
That
world.
is right. I mean, you're at the right place. The Frontline Radio. We definitely gonna, have that running on the
Exactly.
playlist right through. And
Excellent.
trust me, I
Excellent.
mean, that's how we do it right here inside. The Magic Shop Live. Yours truly, MistaKuskie, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, so tell us what is life like in Bimini? I mean, a lot of people have never heard the word or the place Bimini, and even for me, when I until I started following you was the first and only time I really heard about Bimini. So
Mhm.
tell us about Bimini.
Absolutely. So, Bimini is one of the smallest islands in the Bahamas. And I think I would be remiss if I don't mention that. First of all, Bahamas is made up of 700 islands in the sun, but
Wow.
only about 28 of them are actually inhabited. So the island that I grew up on is only 7 miles long, a half mile wide, and has a population of about 2,500 people, give or take. Yes. So that is basically the like a community vibe. Everybody know ya. You see that auntie, uncle, some kind of family,
That's
second
right.
cousin, third cousin.
I mean, so it's a small island life. I mean, I
Yes,
grew up in
yes, very
Trinidad,
much so.
right? I grew up in Trinidad. I mean, and we call Trinidad a small island, but that, I mean, you
Yeah,
know
no, no, no.
everybody.
Trinidad is like a whole big country, city life. You
Yeah,
have highways. On my island, you don't have no highway.
you
You
can
have
you can
one
just walk
road on
next
the top,
door.
one road on the bottom. Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. But growing up in Bimini, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world because it makes me who I am. That's
Yeah,
why I call myself the Bimini Gal.
of
So my
course.
father was a calypso singer. He had a calypso band. He used to sing and he also used to play percussion.
Okay.
And our house was basically here. And the bandstand was here. So you could like walk in the back. I could always peek in, or sometimes be like, can I come on stage? So
Wow.
from a very, very young child, I was exposed to calypso, reggae, Bob Marley, big up Bob Marley
Yes, man.
every time. Yeah, even jazz. My father loved jazz. So I was always exposed to music, and I knew that it was something that I wanted to pursue. It was within me.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so do you play any instruments at all?
You know what? I don't now. I've taken up piano. I used to know how to play piano a little bit, or keyboard, as you would say.
Yeah.
Keyboard. And I actually took up guitar as well.
Okay.
But my nails are shorter now, but I love nails. You probably see on my page and some
Yes, for
pictures
sure.
I have these long nails. And that is not conducive for playing strings.
Yeah.
So I never really took it too much further than just, trying a thing. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So how long you said like when you were small, like you got into music. How long ago, like at what age did you get into music?
Well, again, I mean, I feel like it was from I was very young, from an adolescent. I always used to sing with my dad. I used to write songs, and when I moved to the States with my family, I continued to pursue music up until this day. A lot of people don't know, but one of the biggest records that I've been on, as far as even American and crossover wise, was the Lil Wayne album, The Carter Two. The song More Fire. So I did that, upon moving to the States. I'm working with a lot of people. And then just recently, about 4 years now, I started back doing what I would consider my roots and my passion, which
Okay.
is the soca, which is the reggae, and just really diving into that. And those are some of the records that you hear, like the One Time,
Yeah.
What the World Needs, Sugar Cane. All of those records are really a product of me not having too many outside influences, and me just doing the music that I love.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned working with Lil Wayne on that track, More Fire. I
Mm-hmm.
actually I heard that song many times and I never knew it was you. And you
Yeah.
know the track is a very very nice track. I mean, I like the Caribbean flavor that you brought to the track.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like working with Lil Wayne?
Well, that's a very great question, because I actually met them, or Little Wayne. When I say them, I mean like Cash Money and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
when they were working at a studio in Miami. I was in Atlanta at the time when they reached out to me about getting on the record. And he was like, I have the perfect song. I need you on it. So I actually recorded my part in Atlanta,
Okay.
sent it back. And then the next thing I know, it was on the album. So
Wow.
it happened so fast. It was so cool.
So
Yeah.
what was that experience like for you? I mean, like considering the fact that they reach out to you, what was the experience like for that?
Well, number one, it was extremely humbling.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. To be honest with you, I don't even think I've shared this with other interviews, but I'm going to tell you that I actually recorded my part 3 times.
Wow.
I did. Like the first time I recorded it, it didn't sound like nothing what you hear. The second time, it was a lot closer. And then
Uh-huh.
the third time, I was like, okay, I could send this now,
Yeah.
So I definitely do that. Actually, I do that with all my records. I'll record, I'll step away, give it a
Mhm.
couple of days, come back, listen again. Do I hear anything I want to change, as far as backgrounds or even delivery,
Yeah.
things of that nature? And if I need to, I'll go back. If I
Okay.
don't, I'll
Yeah.
let it run. But I never just send off things, especially collaborations.
Okay.
First run. Yeah. I always like to take a fresh ear, let the ear rest,
Yeah.
and then come back.
Well, I mean, as they say, three times the charm, right?
That's it. That's it. That's right. Hey,
Uh,
it made the album, so it get through.
That's right. So did they tell you what they wanted, or they just spin the idea to
They
you?
didn't tell me nothing. He didn't tell me nothing. He just like I was like, I want your vibe on there. I want what you do, because they knew that was my lane.
Okay.
So yeah.
And how did they discover you?
At a studio in Miami, actually Circle House
Okay.
Studio, which is like, hey Kodak, what's up?
Kodak.
So, Yeah, so at a studio in Miami, which is actually a very popular kind of prominent studio in a circle.
Okay.
Son actually runs it now. So yeah, that's where I linked up with them, and that's where they heard me. And
Okay.
he came and circled back around.
Okay. So for anybody that's on the live right now, if you don't know, we are talking to the number one, the Bimini Gyal, Tara Lynne. And if you, like I said, the show is fully interactive. So if you guys have any questions that you would like to ask as well, you can also put it in the chat and we will try to get a hold of it. I mean, I have nowhere to go and I don't know if Tara Lynne is in a rush, but you're inside the Magic Shop live.
That's right. That's right. You listen, you say 7 o'clock. I got all I get right now is you and the frontline radio time.
That's it.
That's it. It's for real.
So Tara, tell us how you've been coping with the pandemic. How are you taking all of this? What are you doing?
You ask very good questions.
Thank you.
And I would say that during this time, early on when the pandemic just kind of hit, so to speak, or was taking us out of the norm, if you will, I found that time to be a little difficult because for me, I was on the road a lot. I was traveling.
Wow.
And when I had to stop and keep still, I was like, wait, okay, this get canceled. This get canceled.
Yeah.
This next thing get canceled. And I was like, okay, something really is going on here. So for me, I had to really take a step back and evaluate, who I was as a mom, who I was as an artist, things that were important. And I really went within myself. And I feel like, even though it's been very difficult, this time has been so beneficial to me just as a woman, getting to know myself. And I feel like it's made me a better artist. Because if I didn't go through COVID, if this didn't happen, you wouldn't even never have a song like What the World Needs.
Well, true.
Because I wasn't in that mindset.
That's right.
I wasn't walking up Bacchanal, all of that kind of mindset, you see? So I don't despise anything. I've been reading a lot. I feel like I've been growing a lot. And it just all makes you who you are,
I mean, like you said that, like you say, you've been very creative, through this whole pandemic. And like I always say, a lot of people, they were talking about, being bored and all these things. But I actually look and took this whole pandemic as, as a positive, because for
me too.
I got a lot done, with all of this time off. You understand? And when you go into work every day, 9 to 5, whatever it is, you don't have time to catch up on other things. So it's like you got to make use of your time, and a lot of people just, not doing that at all, and they just continue saying that they're bored.
That's a very good point. Make the best of things. Try to, see the positive in every situation, right? Sometimes it's hard, but that's exactly what I've been doing. Like I said, I've been writing so much. Listen, I feel like I have so many songs just waiting to release, even with producers and different projects, but everything is coming in time. Jazz, oh, give my baby Lana a kiss.
So as you say that brings me to my next question, because you say that you're writing a lot. So
yes,
when are we going to get an album from Tara Lynne?
Listen, get out of my head. You know what? I am going to speak on that, and I'm going to come back when I'm ready to share. How's that sound?
Okay.
But ain't nothing stopping nothing. We back, baby. We back.
That's right. I mean, Babylon busy. The devil busy, but he can't stop me at all.
No. Good over evil.
That's right.
God bless people.
So you
I saw Rita on here. I want to big up Arita because what she's doing in the community or what she's been doing in the community is huge, and she also a beautiful artist as well. So big up Arita.
Large up Arita on the outside. Arita worldwide. What's going on, girl? I mean, she is also part of the Frontline family. You understand?
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, man, Arita. Miss,
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
Miss Bandit as well on the live. So Tara Lynn,
Hmm.
where was the visuals, the video for The World Need Love? Where was that shot?
It was actually shot right here in Orlando.
Okay.
So I went out to Cape Canaveral for the beach scenes.
All right.
And there was actually a march, if you saw, where it's crazy to even talk about this now,
Uh-huh.
but for George Floyd,
Yeah.
the injustice that was going on, just with the verdict just coming, it's crazy how it comes around full circle.
Yeah.
But that was visuals that you saw from that as well.
Okay.
And just at a place called Lake Eola, which is absolutely beautiful in downtown Orlando.
Yeah.
So I definitely displayed the city that I live and represent in
Nice.
now.
So you're based in Orlando right now.
I am in the sunshine state, just spreading those good vibes
Why,
and sun.
why are you doing that? I mean, today I am in Toronto, and today
Mhm.
this morning I woke up to snow. We woke up to snow this morning.
What? Oh yeah, no.
Now, let me tell you.
You can have all of that snow. I gonna stay right where I is.
Let me tell you. We woke up to snow this morning, right? And let's say by the time it was, I will say 3 p.m.
Mhm.
All the snow was gone. The sun was out, so it was completely day and night. Like it was insane. But that's like
Wow.
they say, that is Canada for you, right?
Yeah. You getting all of these seasons in
In
one
one
day.
less than 24 hours. It's crazy.
Oh God. That's a good one.
I know. So
Big up everybody joining on the live. I want y'all to know I see y'all. Thanks so much for being here and always supporting the thing. Let me tell you, I have some good friends
listen,
and supporters.
your supporters,
You don't know.
your supporters are 100, Tara. Trust me, I would give
Yes,
them that.
yes,
They
I love them. Bad.
they've been
Mwah.
they've been sharing, they've been tagging. It's amazing. I mean, the love you receive, Tara, is
Yes,
is outstanding.
yes.
um,
Mhm.
Tell us, who was one artist that you would really, really love to work with?
Oh yeah, so I said Buju.
Okay.
Mhm.
I mean, now that he's out, I
Yes,
definitely
it's
think
a possibility,
that
right?
is right. And I mean, I'm pretty sure your connections, Tara, could make that happen. So
You know what? You're absolutely 100% correct.
before
100.
before you drop that album, you have to make
Yes,
sure that there is a Buju Banton track on that album.
I agree. I don't see why it shouldn't be.
That is
Yeah.
correct. I mean, you definitely have to get a Buju track on that album, and trust me, sell off.
Exactly.
Oh my God! So
I
apart
got you.
apart from singing, Taralyn,
Mhm.
do you write your own material or you have co-writers?
You know what? Both actually.
Okay.
So sometimes I write and sometimes I collaborate. I am all for collaboration. I love getting other people's ideas and,
Mhm.
thinking about doing things differently. So I'm open to both and I absolutely do both.
All right.
Hmm.
And I mean, with such a powerful voice like yours, I mean, you hit some notes. I mean, you get up there with it. Who is your inspiration?
Ooh, you have such good
I did
questions.
some research, man.
I see that. Oh my gosh. All right. So one of my favorite singers is Faith Evans.
Wow.
I love her. I love her falsetto. I love, her arrangements, like
Okay.
backgrounds and stuff. So yeah, Faith for sure.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Yeah.
what are you like in terms of what's going on in the Caribbean right now, St. Vincent to be exact? What
Oh
is
my.
your whole take on this? I mean, how are you helping out? Has anybody
Mhm.
reached out to you to for support and help and whatnot?
Yeah, I mean, my heart definitely goes out to them. I remember when the Bahamas went through Dorian,
Yeah.
so many people, it was an outpouring. And I actually have, a lot of friends that are from St. Vincent as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I'm definitely, always here to support if they want to do any kind of fundraisers or anything like that. I am willing to lend my time and my
Hmm.
talents and, just being a part or reposting, sharing, doing what I can.
Yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
that's good. I mean, we on here on the radio station as well. We try to do our part. Last week, I spoke to one lady who is actually, she started up a very, very nice initiative where she spoke about, giving top ups to people's phone because everybody's,
Oh, okay.
yeah, everybody's talking about like food and clothing, water, what have you. But nobody,
Hmm.
nobody at the time wasn't thinking about being able to stay connected.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's a great point.
yeah, so people, if you want to help support that cause, you can head over to the website www.flrradio.com. There's a pop-up, and all you have to do is click on show your support, and it will take you to her
Mhm.
page where all the information is. And yeah, man, I mean, we definitely try to do our part, and because the world needs it. The St. Vincent
That's
need
right.
the love of the world right now.
Yeah, we have to be there to support each other, especially us in the Caribbean.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Hmm.
most definitely.
Yes.
And I always ask this question, right? I always ask this question since ever
Okay.
since ever since the pandemic happened. I always because it's always interesting to get the answers of different people, right? So
Okay.
if Corona was a person, what will you say to Corona?
Boy, let me tell you full of good questions. I would say thank you next.
For real, that's it.
That's what I would say. Thank you and next.
All right. So
Moving right along.
move along. So we have a question. We have a question from someone on Instagram, addicted to
Okay.
carnival, right? The question is,
Yes.
yeah, the question is, what is a genre that you haven't sang on yet that you would love to put some lyrics on?
Great
I
question.
love that question.
Afrobeats.
Yeah, I mean, Afrobeat's trending right now,
Mm-hmm.
trending.
Yep. Yep.
Taralin?
Definitely. I feel like it's just so vibesy.
Yeah, man.
It will be easy to get on for real.
I think you should definitely
Yes.
include one of that on the album too.
For real. Boy, we looking like 12, 13 songs right now if I listen to you.
Hey, why not, man? You can't. I mean, if you're writing every day, I mean, you have the material. Why not?
Exactly. It's for the world to hear, right?
Of
Hey, Tommy
course.
say, bop, bop.
That's
Ghost, big up yourself.
so.
My people, but listen, my people in here, you understand?
Yes, man.
They in here.
Yes, trust me. Like I say, your support is unmatched, man. Your support is
Mhm.
unmatched. It's definitely a very very good thing. That
Love
you
it.
have so much people rooting for you, and a lot of people haven't heard of Tarolin yet, but Tarolin is here, man.
That's right. That's right, baby.
So what is it? What is it like? In a day in the life of Tarolin. What is Tarolin? Do from you wake up. What is a day like for Tarolin?
Okay. I really love coffee and I love chai tea.
Okay,
So I have to have something hot in the mornings to get my day started.
all
So
right,
that's number one.
okay,
I really try to focus on being positive, like holding a meditation or setting intentions for my day.
yeah,
And that's the something else that I do. Now it's hard to answer that because throughout my days this fluctuates so much.
so
But that's
fast.
I would say like that's really I could give you my morning routine. That's
Mm-hmm.
that, right?
Yeah,
And then I gonna run you to the nighttime.
okay,
So I have a very pretty much consistent nighttime routine
yeah,
and I love to take baths. So I find that my bath time is like my sanctuary. I get to decompress.
yeah.
I get to relax. I put in my bath salt. Let me tell you, I don't stick when it comes to my bath time, honey.
So,
That is my time.
so you're into all the, all the bath bombs and all of that kind of thing.
Yeah, I like the salts. Like I like, the sea salt, the lavender. I get coconut. I mix them up.
Okay.
Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So, I know we the topic of today, we talking about.
Oh God, I scared no. I'm scared no.
Now I know what you're thinking and why you're scared, right?
I know. Let me try breathe in.
I know what you're
Breathe
thinking
out.
and why you're scared, but it's
Okay.
when you hear the question, it is the complete, I would say, opposite of probably what you're thinking, right?
Okay.
So,
All right.
what do you wish you had a second chance at?
Ooh, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, how you ask such good questions, man?
Because
You just come on here and just stomping me left, right, front.
you
and
want to
center.
know why I
had to
sit
think
down?
about this.
I actually sit down for a week and prepare my questions.
Okay, let me think about this. But I wish I had a second chance. Oh God. Let me think now. You know what's crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you prepared for this or anybody prepared for this.
Well, bring it. It's the
But-
Magic Shop Live.
Okay, because I really have such a strong belief
Mm-hmm.
that everything in life and in my life happened the way it's supposed to. There's no mistakes.
That's
I don't
right.
meet people by coincidence. So honestly, I don't wish no second chance for nothing.
Okay.
I really don't. Because if I wish a second chance and it will change or alter something,
Mm-hmm.
and then
It-
I would,
it
I
won't be
I
where
don't
it's
know.
at today.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
That's right. Amen, sis.
I hear that.
100%. I don't despise nothing. Everything that happened in my life
Mm-hmm.
was for my good, and the best is yet to come, baby.
That is correct. I mean, I like that answer. I like that
Mhm.
answer a lot. And
That's facts.
it's true. It's true. Like you try to change something now, then you see it in movies where you change something now, and later down the road, your life would never be where it's at today, where you are actually comfortable and happy at. So
Exactly. And let me tell you, I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
that is correct. I mean, nobody's here by accident. You're not, in whatever you're going through in your life is not by accident. It's just,
Nope.
it's what's supposed to happen at the time. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. That's how I feel.
All right. So we are going to get into what I call the rapid fire questions. And again, if anybody has questions for Tara Lynne on the live, if anybody has questions, send over your questions. We will try to cover it. So the rapid fire questions is a bunch of questions that I ask just so that the listeners and the fans can get to know you, know a lot more of you, what you like to do, on a more
Okay.
personal level, right?
Okay.
So we starting it off with Apple or Android.
Apple. That's simple.
All right, my kind of girl, man.
Yes, that is so simple. Okay, bring it on. I'm ready.
All right. I mean,
Yes.
if anybody has just joined and they just tune in, your place of birth.
My place of birth is actually Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Wow,
Yes.
really?
Yes.
I-
My mom is from Minneapolis and my father is from Bimini.
Okay, I actually thought you were gonna say your place of birth was in the Bahamas.
I know. Isn't that amazing? See,
Wow.
you're learning things about me as well.
And this is why we
And
have.
somebody say shocking. Yes. it is.
Yeah, this
When
is
I was, nobody didn't know. So
exactly.
when I was probably not even 2-3 weeks, I actually was flown down on Don Tyson jet, Tyson Chicken. He was a friend of my
Wow.
dad's. Yep.
Oh,
I was flying jet from a long time. with my
okay.
bond.
I don't know if you're a drinker, but
Mhm.
this question is: are you a fan of ginger wine? Have you ever had ginger wine before?
No, I'm not a fan, but I'm a fan of Moscato. And I mean any color, pink, red. It don't matter what in front of it. As long as it's Moscato and it's sweet,
Yeah,
I is a fan.
I actually love Moscato, like the pink Moscato. But my drink of
Yes.
choice inside the magic shop, it's always Stone's ginger wine.
I hear you.
I
I
still,
hear you.
I'm still waiting for my endorsement. People on the live right now, just tag them, let them know I need my endorsement. Okay.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, so big up the ginger wine.
Big up the whole of the ginger wine crew. I know we have a
That's
few of
it.
them on the live right now. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So, do you prefer a lime or a fet?
A fit.
Yeah.
I do. I do.
I
You
think
ask me, don't judge me now, but
no,
I
I'm not
answer.
I'm not judging you. I don't know why. I
Okay,
think
okay.
I think because of the pandemic is the reason why you say a fet.
No, I think I like a fit.
Really?
Or
Okay.
somebody else said it like a lime.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I personally prefer lime because it's more
Okay.
intimate. It's not too much
Yeah.
of the wildness. I mean, I would go to a fet, but
Mm.
all in all, I prefer a lime, a nice lime.
Okay. Okay.
And for
Okay.
the people who on the live who is not familiar what a lime is just a get together with a group of your closest friends, family, what have you, and you guys just get together and kick it. That is basically what a lime is. Tara Lynn know this because she's from the Caribbean, right?
Mhm. Now somebody come on here with plenty sense and say you can lime in a fit, and that is God's truth.
Yes, my brethren said that
Mhm.
last week
That's right.
on the live. He said that you could lime in a fet, which is true.
Uh-huh.
But I
That's
just
right.
like to ask the question, to see,
Mhm.
what is your take on it,
Yes, yes, yes. And now you have it.
All right. uh, not sure if you're much of a gamer, but PlayStation or Xbox?
I ain't a gamer at all, but if I had to choose, I would probably say Xbox. I think I like Nintendo.
Really? Okay.
That's the only reason why. Don't ask me nothing else
I
about
hear
that
you.
because I do not know.
I mean, I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you at all.
No, you tell me this was a judgment-free zone now.
That's right.
You
This
tell me.
You are inside the Magic Shop live with yours truly, MistaKuskie, and my special guest, Tara Lynn, the
Mhm.
official Bimini Gyal. So people,
Number one
that's
and
right,
only.
one
That's
and
right.
only Bimini Gyal.
Mhm.
um,
Okay.
who was the last artist you listened to?
Ooh, just now, artist by the name of Londrell.
Okay.
Who, yes, you guys should definitely check him out. He's very positive. It's almost like spoken word, but over some real tough beats. And that's exactly who I was listening to before I came on.
You're prepping
To come
yourself.
to the match. Yeah, very, very dope. Londrell.
Londrell. How do you spell that?
Londrelle. Londrell.
Okay, Londrell. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a foodie at all?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Big foodie. Big
So-
foodie. I love my belly.
Okay. This next question is
Okay.
about food and your preference.
Okay.
Do you prefer curry or stew?
Curry. That's easy.
All right.
That's easy. That is easy, honey.
I like
Curry
that.
all day.
Curry all day.
All day.
All day.
Mhm.
All right. All right. What was the last thing you watched on Netflix?
Oh God, hold on now. I gotta think about this because I just watch a couple of things and some just be on Amazon Prime, so I gotta think about this. Hold on.
Okay, well, minus
Okay.
Netflix, right? What was the last
Okay.
thing that you watched?
The last thing I watched was, oh God, I'm still trying to figure out if it was the last thing. Okay, I think it was Clarice.
Clarice.
Clarice, yeah. It's a show that they have on that's basically like a spin-off from Silence of the Lambs, the movie.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a crime thing. So I feel I watched that last.
Okay.
I think that was what I watched last, yeah.
All right. Now I know I see you on some winter activities, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's your preference. So do you prefer summer or winter?
It's not my preference. I definitely prefer summer. But you have to have fun and
That's
expose
right.
yourself
You
and
got
do
it. You
things.
have
It's
to.
good to visit,
Yeah.
but I would never want to live I can't live in the cold. I don't think my blood fit for that. I can't do it.
So does it get cold at all in Orlando? Like how cold does it get there?
No, it probably does get. Well, you know what? Sometimes it will go down to like the 30s, but it doesn't stay. Like maybe in the night, and then by the time as you wake up, it's like back in the 50s or something like that.
Okay.
So it's not too bad. It doesn't, like, even when there's a cold front.
Yeah.
Like I say, it wouldn't be all day. It will just be like maybe early in the morning or like late in the night, and then it'll warm up again.
Okay. I mean, so it's not bad then. It's not too bad. It's livable.
No. It's manageable. It's manageable.
All right. I mean, I definitely could do with some of that right now because the way this weather in Toronto is so bipolar, I can't take it, man.
I know. We say that's too much up and down. That's too much draft.
It's
you
too
have
much.
to make sure you wrap up so you don't get sick.
Yeah, it's way too much, man.
Exactly.
For the final question of the night.
Okay. All right.
What is your favorite internet radio station? That's a trick one.
Oh, well, that is very easy. And that is the Frontline Radio, baby.
Ah, boom, 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 boom.
Rup.
So, Tara Lynne,
Yes.
I wanna thank you for, giving your time to the Magic Shop Live, Frontline Radio. I just wanna thank you for, giving me your time today, spending, how much ever time we did this, spending your time with me today. I feel honored. You know what I mean? I'm among a superstar right now who's giving me a time. You know what I mean?
Listen, I have to say thank you so much for having me, and getting to expose your listeners to Tara Lynne if they didn't know about Tara Lynne. And plus, I had an amazing time, man. It was great. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it so much. And for the people who just tuned in, you're inside the Magic Shop Live with yours truly, MistaKuskie, the entertainer, and the one and only Bimini Gyal, Tara Lynne. Right?
Yay!
So just tell people how they can, get a hold of you, your social media handles and whatnot.
Absolutely. So you can find me on Instagram at Tara Lynne Music. That's TaraLynneMusic. I also have my own website, which is TaraLynneMusic.com. On every streaming platform, Apple Music, Spotify, you can just search Tara Lynne. It's Tara space Lynne. And I always tell people I feel like I have the countryest island girl name, Tara Lynne. And my mommy jumped on it too, but my mommy named me that. So anyways, y'all can find me, just search my name. And also if you're in America, and I think in Canada as well, you can go to Pandora Radio and actually search my name, and I have my own radio station.
Wow.
The little girl from Bimini has her own Pandora radio station, so you could definitely, just go ahead and add that and jam with me whole day.
All right. I mean, people, you hear the woman.
Exactly.
So
and big up everybody on the live, too. I know everybody that's out there listening. Much love. And everybody that came in on the live, big up yourself. One time.
You actually took the words out of my mouth because I was about to tell you, big up who you want to big up and, big up the front line. And
all the time.
And before you go, introduce the song Big and Sexy and Cute.
Oh, yes. So this is my tune for the ladies. And guess what? The men love it too. It's called Big and Sexy and Cute.
Tara Lynne, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. We'll
Big
catch up,
up,
all right?
Much love. See ya.
I got a big